Everyone, I'm Rishika Anand. I'm a teenager, quite expected. So, like every other teenager, I am in love with romance book. So, as we know that this is the reading month, and as for today's book talk event, I am going to present my favorite book to you. So, why don't you guys guess my favorite book? It's an English classic. It's a romance novel, and it's written by a female author who is so popular. So if you guys are guessing Pride and Prejudice, you guys are 100% right. So my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice. Quite expected for a teenager, but what can we say? This everything about this book is so captivating. Its writing style, the characters, the personality of the characters, everything is so perfect. And I think that everyone can fall in love with this book just by reading it once. Why don't you guys give it a try? This book, its female protagonist Elizabeth Bennet. She is everything an extrovert can be. She is lively, she is cheerful, she is the life of the party. And as for our male protagonist, he's an introvert. He's shy and he doesn't talk to anyone. And as for Elizabeth, he's quite rude. So when they first met each other, Mr. Darcy found Elizabeth everything but beautiful. And as for Elizabeth, Mr. Darcy was so rude and full of pride that she hated him. She was so prejudiced against him. So that's how we come to the name Pride and Prejudice. So let me share a secret with you guys. This book was first titled as the name First Impression. But then Jane Austen thought of this title and she fell in love with it, just like we all. This book is so perfect. So we have talked about the book so much. Let's talk about the author, Jane Austen. She is the youngest daughter in her family. She had 7 other siblings. She was from her childhood. She was in love with English literature, and she started writing stories and novels since her childhood. And she wrote a novel in her teenage too. As she grew up, she wrote a lot of stories. Her first book that was published is Little Women, and she published it under the name A Lady. Then she published Pride and Prejudice, and she gained popularity by it. It's kind of sad that after her death she gained a popularity, because I'm sure she would have been so happy if she would have seen that there are so many people loving her book. I thank you.